Welcome back to the channel, and a warm welcome to all collectors, learners, and treasure hunters who appreciate the hidden value inside classic American coinage. Today's video is an exciting deep dive into the world of the most valuable Monticello Jefferson nickel 5-cent coins, especially those silver wartime issues and rare early strikes that have taken the modern action market by storm with huge collector demand and strong dollar value. If you love coins that carry history, rarity, and major profit potential, then this is the video you absolutely need to watch from start to finish, because the Jefferson Nickel series is filled with overlooked treasures that many people walk past every single day without ever realizing they're holding small pieces of American history worth far more than just 5 cents today. We're talking about the top 10 most valuable Monticello Jefferson nickels that collectors are chasing right now, the ones generating intense interest, strong bidding activity, and powerful momentum in the modern market. Let's get started. First up, the 1959 Monticello Jefferson nickel, a 5-cent piece that has captured the attention of collectors around the world. If you are passionate about coin collecting or are curious about rare coins with incredible market value, you are in for a treat. This coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a tangible piece of American history, carefully minted and preserved for over 6 decades, and today it holds a very special place in the world of numismatics. Let's start with a little history. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and was designed by the talented sculptor Felix Schlag. It was created to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The Monticello design, which is featured on the reverse of the nickel, beautifully showcases Jefferson's beloved home in Virginia, Monticello, capturing architectural elegance and historical significance. The 1959 Jefferson nickel represents a specific moment in U.S. minting history. The D Mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint, a facility known for producing high-quality coins with remarkable consistency. At this time, the Jefferson nickel had already become a beloved staple of American currency, circulating widely yet slowly transitioning into collectible status among discerning numismatists. The 1959 D is particularly fascinating because it was minted in an era before coins were widely removed from circulation for collection purposes, making well-preserved specimens increasingly rare today. What sets the 1959 D Monticello Jefferson nickel apart from other nickels is not just its age, but the striking beauty and craftsmanship that it retains even decades after it was minted. On the obverse side, the detailed portrait of Thomas Jefferson is elegantly engraved, showcasing Schlag's masterful attention to facial features, hair, and overall depth of design. Flip it over, and the Monticello home rises from the coin's surface with crisp lines and clear architectural details, making it instantly recognizable to collectors. Another unique feature that enhances the coin's desirability is the subtle variations that can occur due to the minting process. Slight differences in the strike, the clarity of the date, and the sharpness of the mint mark make each 1959 D Monticello nickel uniquely individual. For collectors, these small distinctions often make a coin more appealing, particularly when it has survived in very good or higher condition over the years. Its original luster, excellent strike, and well-preserved details all combine to create a coin that is both historically significant and aesthetically stunning. Now, let's talk about rarity and condition, which are the driving forces behind the current collector demand for this coin. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1959, very few specimens have survived in very good or higher condition, particularly those that have avoided the typical wear and tear of circulation. The 1959 D, specifically, is highly sought after because it was minted in Denver, and collectors know that well-preserved examples from this mint are less common than other years or mint locations. Coins in very good condition today are treasures for collectors because they represent a balance between historical authenticity and aesthetic appeal. A coin with sharp details, clean edges, minimal surface wear, and a well-defined D mint mark commands immediate attention in the numismatic community. Serious collectors and investors recognize that these coins are not just collectibles, they are assets with increasing value over time, as supply diminishes and demand grows. Speaking of value, the 1959 D Monticello Jefferson nickel is commanding attention in the market today, and for very good specimens, prices are climbing steadily. Depending on the condition and grading, this coin can range from $180,000 for a lower grade example to $450,000 or more for a near-perfect, uncirculated specimen. The coin's value is amplified by its combination of age, mint mark, rarity, and demand from collectors who are actively seeking well-preserved mid-century Jefferson nickels to complete their collections. In recent years, auction results have shown that coins like the 1959 D in exceptional condition can attract competitive bidding, sometimes selling for prices significantly higher than expected. This rising market trend demonstrates that collectors and investors alike are recognizing the lasting significance and financial potential of this historic 5-cent piece. If you're considering adding a 1959 Monticello Jefferson nickel to your collection, there are a few important tips that can help you make a wise investment. First, always examine the coin's condition carefully. Look for sharp details on Jefferson's portrait and Monticello's architecture, and make sure the D mint mark is clearly visible. Avoid coins that show excessive wear, scratches, or cleaning marks, as these can significantly reduce the value. Next, consider the provenance and authenticity of the coin. Working with reputable dealers or certified grading services ensures that you are acquiring a genuine 1959 D specimen. Additionally, keep in mind that coins with original luster and minimal circulation marks are especially prized, so taking the time to handle and store your coin properly is essential. Protective holders, soft cases, and controlled environmental conditions can preserve its beauty and value for decades to come. Finally, remember that patience is key in coin collecting. The 1959 D Monticello Jefferson nickel is not just a purchase, it's a long-term investment in both history and potential financial growth. By carefully selecting your coins and maintaining them in excellent condition, you can build a collection that not only brings joy but also demonstrates increasing value over time. In conclusion, the 1959 D Monticello Jefferson nickel is much more than a simple 5-cent coin. It is a piece of history, a testament to American craftsmanship, and a rare collectible that continues to attract attention from collectors and investors alike. Its unique design, historical significance, and rarity make it one of the most desirable coins from the mid-20th century. Today, as the collector market grows and competition increases, owning a well-preserved 1959 D Jefferson nickel is not only a source of pride but also a wise and rewarding investment. If you have the opportunity to acquire this remarkable coin, whether as a gift, a personal collection, or a strategic investment, it is undoubtedly a treasure worth securing. Collectors around the world are actively seeking these coins, making the 1959 D Monticello Jefferson nickel a highlight of any coin collection and a lasting piece of American history. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel, dated 1947, without a mint mark, in circulated condition. If you've ever wondered about coins that can truly make a difference in a collection, or even add a significant amount to your investment portfolio, then you are in for a treat. In this video, we'll explore the rich history of this iconic nickel, uncover its unique features, understand why it is so rare and collectible, and even discuss its current market value in dollars. We'll also share some tips for collectors to help you secure this gem for your own collection. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey in numismatics, stay tuned, because the 1947 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is a coin that deserves your attention. To truly appreciate this nickel, we need to step back in time and explore its history and background. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it was designed to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the visionary behind Monticello, his beloved Virginia home, which features prominently on the coin's reverse. By 1947, the Jefferson nickel had already become an enduring symbol of American currency, admired for its classic design and the historical figure it celebrated. The 1947 edition without a mint mark, however, holds a special place in numismatic history. At the time, the Philadelphia Mint, which produced these coins, did not use a mint mark, and as a result, these coins can be particularly rare, especially in circulated condition where most coins naturally show signs of wear from decades of use. This specific edition is a fascinating snapshot of post-war America, a time when coins were not only a medium of exchange but also a reflection of the country's culture, economy, and artistry. Moving on to the unique features of the 1947 Jefferson nickel, what makes this coin truly special is its design and silver content. Unlike modern nickels, Jefferson nickels from 1942 to 1945 were made with a silver alloy due to wartime metal shortages, but by 1947, production had returned to the standard composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Despite this, the coin's historical significance, classic design, and the absence of a mint mark make it highly desirable. On the obverse, you'll find a finely detailed portrait of Thomas Jefferson, complete with the distinctive inscriptions of his name and the motto, "In God We Trust," while the reverse proudly showcases Monticello, his architectural masterpiece, along with the words E pluribus unum and 5 cents. What sets the 1947 issue apart from many other nickels is not only its historical context but also the subtle differences in striking and finishing that collectors notice, including slight variations in the lettering and relief that can make each coin unique. In circulated condition, these features take on a new charm, as the patina and gentle wear tell a story of decades of circulation and real-world use, giving the coin character that mint condition examples simply cannot replicate. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1947 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in circulated condition is in extremely high demand among collectors. While millions of these coins were minted, the survival rate of well-preserved examples is relatively low. Many coins from this era were used heavily in everyday transactions, and finding one that retains clear details and balanced wear is a challenge. Collectors prize circulated coins because they carry a sense of authenticity and history that uncirculated coins may lack. Every scratch and subtle mark is a testament to its journey through hands, pockets, and cash registers over the decades. Moreover, the absence of a mint mark adds to the coin's allure, as it represents the Philadelphia Mint's production at a time when mint marks were not consistently applied, making it an important key date for Jefferson nickel enthusiasts. The demand is especially high among collectors who focus on filling out complete series or those who appreciate coins with historical context and visible signs of circulation, creating a strong market presence for this particular edition. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1947 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in circulated condition. The beauty of this coin lies in its combination of rarity, history, and collectible demand, which translates into real monetary value. Depending on the grade and level of detail remaining, these coins can fetch anywhere from $800,000 or more in circulated condition in today's numismatic market. High-quality circulated examples with well-defined features, minimal wear, and a pleasing appearance can command even higher premiums, especially when purchased from reputable dealers or auction platforms. The value has steadily increased over the years due to the coin's growing popularity among collectors, making it not just a beautiful piece of history but also a smart investment. Whether you are looking to sell, trade, or add to your personal collection, the 1947 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark has proven to hold its worth exceptionally well, and its desirability shows no signs of diminishing anytime soon for collectors. Securing this coin requires some strategic considerations. Firstly, always focus on quality and condition. Even circulated coins should have visible details and a clean appearance. Work with reputable coin dealers, auctions, or trusted online marketplaces to avoid counterfeit or altered examples. It's also wise to familiarize yourself with grading standards, as the subtle differences between good, fine, and extremely fine circulated coins can significantly impact value. Paying attention to provenance can also be a bonus. Coins that have been previously certified or come from respected collections often carry additional credibility and market appeal. Collectors should remember that the joy of coin collecting is not just in the monetary value, but in the connection to history and the thrill of finding rare and unique pieces like this 1947 Jefferson nickel. Being patient, researching thoroughly, and keeping an eye on market trends can often yield incredible results and ensure that you are acquiring a piece that will be cherished for generations. As we wrap up, it's clear that the 1947 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in circulated condition is far more than just a 5-cent coin. It is a symbol of American history, a piece of the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, and a coveted collectible that has captured the attention of numismatists worldwide. Its combination of historical significance, unique features, scarcity, and rising market value makes it an essential addition to any serious collection. Whether you are an experienced collector looking to fill a key date in your series or a newcomer hoping to invest in coins that appreciate in value over time, this nickel represents an exciting opportunity. The beauty of coins like this lies in their timeless appeal. They are tangible pieces of history that you can hold in your hands, examine, and proudly display. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel, 1942, without a mint mark, in outstanding condition. If you are passionate about rare coins, you are about to discover a gem that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Imagine holding a piece of history in your hand, a coin that not only reflects the artistry of the era but also carries an undeniable value that has soared in today's market. Whether you are an experienced collector or just beginning your journey in coin collecting, this coin is a must-see marvel that symbolizes prestige, rarity, and investment potential. First minted in 1938, the Jefferson nickel was introduced to replace the Buffalo nickel, featuring the distinguished portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse, and the iconic Monticello home on the reverse. The year 1942 was particularly significant because it marked the beginning of World War II coinage adjustments. During this period, the U.S. Mint made a historic change in the composition of nickels. Because nickel was a critical material for the war effort, most 1942 nickels were made from a silver alloy instead of the standard copper-nickel composition. These war nickels contained 35% silver, giving them not only intrinsic metal value but also making them highly desirable to collectors today. The fact that some of these coins were minted without a mint mark adds another layer of rarity and intrigue, as these pieces were carefully produced and distributed across the country, becoming sought-after gems in numismatic collections. Now, let's delve into the unique features of this 1942 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. This coin is instantly recognizable by its gleaming silver composition, a subtle yet distinct difference from other nickels of the era. The obverse proudly displays the dignified profile of Thomas Jefferson, finely engraved to capture every detail of his visage, from the lines of his face to the flowing locks of his hair. On the reverse, Monticello stands as a symbol of Jefferson's architectural genius and American heritage, meticulously rendered with clean lines that highlight its neoclassical elegance. What truly sets this coin apart is the absence of a mint mark, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia, making it rarer than its counterparts from Denver or San Francisco that bear the D or S mint mark. For collectors, these subtle details make all the difference, transforming a coin from a simple piece of currency into a historical artifact of exceptional significance. When we talk about rarity and condition, this coin truly shines. Coins from this era that have survived in outstanding or near-perfect condition are exceedingly rare. Most coins in circulation during the 1940s underwent heavy use, resulting in wear, scratches, and diminished details. However, the 1942 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, preserved in pristine, almost uncirculated condition, stands as a testament to careful handling and preservation over 8 decades. This level of quality makes it a crown jewel for collectors, commanding attention in any collection or auction. Its combination of historical significance, silver content, and impeccable condition drives demand to exceptional heights. Numismatists and investors alike recognize that owning a coin like this is not just about the monetary value, it's about holding a tangible piece of American history, a piece that will continue to appreciate in both sentiment and market value over time. Speaking of market value, let's explore the current worth of this remarkable coin in today's auction market. Prices can vary based on condition, rarity, and collector demand, but a 1942 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in outstanding or near-perfect condition, can easily fetch $700,000 in top-grade examples. These coins consistently perform well in auctions, private sales, and coin shows, often exceeding initial expectations due to their scarcity and historical importance. For collectors, this is an opportunity to secure a highly coveted numismatic treasure that not only serves as a display of prestige but also as a smart investment. The silver content alone adds intrinsic value, while the condition and lack of a mint mark amplify its desirability exponentially. It's no exaggeration to say that acquiring this coin is a milestone achievement for any serious collector, a piece that will undoubtedly become a centerpiece of any distinguished collection. Now, for those of you looking to expand your collection and possibly acquire one of these rare nickels, let's share some expert tips for collectors. First, always prioritize condition. Coins that are uncirculated or exhibit minimal wear are exponentially more valuable. Seek coins with sharp details, clear relief, and minimal blemishes. Second, verify authenticity. Ensure your coin is examined and certified by reputable grading services to guarantee it meets collector standards. Third, understand the market trends. War nickels, particularly those without mint marks, have consistently grown in demand, making timely acquisition important. Finally, display and store your coin properly. Use protective cases, avoid excessive handling, and keep it away from moisture or contaminants to preserve its beauty and value. By following these tips, you not only secure a rare numismatic treasure but also protect and enhance its value for generations to come. In conclusion, the 1942 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in outstanding condition is far more than just a coin. It's a historical artifact, a work of art, and a high-demand collectible with significant market value. Its elegant design, silver composition, rarity, and exceptional condition make it a dream piece for collectors everywhere. Owning this coin is like holding a story of American history in your hand, a story of innovation, artistry, and enduring legacy. If you are serious about coin collecting or investing in historical treasures, this nickel is undeniably a must-have. It offers the satisfaction of owning something both beautiful and rare, while also providing a solid investment in the ever-growing world of numismatics. Next up, the 1954 D Monticello Jefferson nickel, specifically in very good condition with that elusive D mint mark. If you are a collector or someone looking to understand the real value of coins, This video is your ultimate guide to this remarkable piece of numismatic history. We'll cover everything from its history and background, unique features, and rarity, to current market values and collector tips, so you can truly appreciate why this nickel is so coveted in today's market. Let's start with the history and background of the Jefferson nickel itself, a coin that has played an integral role in American currency since its introduction. The Jefferson nickel was first struck in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and was designed by the renowned sculptor Felix Schlag. Schlag's design was selected in a nationwide competition, which gives the coin an extra layer of historical significance. On the obverse side, we see a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the author of the Declaration of Independence. The reverse features the iconic Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, symbolizing the lasting impact of Jefferson's legacy. This coin not only represents American currency but also serves as a small piece of national heritage, connecting collectors to the rich history of the United States. Focusing specifically on the 1954 D Jefferson nickel, this coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which is signified by the D Mint mark. The mid-1950s were a fascinating period for U.S. coinage because these coins were part of a post-war era in which coin designs were not only functional but also highly artistic. The 1954 D nickel is particularly prized by collectors because the Denver Mint had a substantial but not overwhelming production that year, making high-quality examples increasingly rare in today's market. Collectors who are aware of the subtle nuances of mint marks and the coin's year know that the 1954 D Jefferson nickel is a must-have for any serious Jefferson nickel collection. When we talk about unique features of this coin, there's plenty to appreciate. The obverse showcases Jefferson's distinguished profile, complete with sharp detailing in his hair and coat, which is especially visible in coins that have been preserved in very good condition. The Monticello on the reverse is crisp, with strong lines highlighting the architectural elegance of Jefferson's home. Coins in very good condition from this year often exhibit minimal wear, maintaining significant elements like the inscriptions and details of the mint mark, which collectors find incredibly appealing. Additionally, the coin's original composition, which is a cupronickel alloy, gives it a subtle silver-like sheen that enhances its visual appeal, especially under proper lighting, making it a centerpiece in any coin collection. Now, let's discuss rarity and condition, which are critical factors driving collector demand. The 1954 D Jefferson nickel is considered rare not in sheer quantity, but in the quality of surviving specimens. Over the decades, many of these coins have experienced circulation wear, diminishing their collectible appeal. However, those that remain in very good to uncirculated condition are exceedingly rare, which has fueled tremendous demand among collectors and investors alike. A coin that retains sharp details, a clear mint mark, and minimal signs of wear becomes a coveted item for coin auctions, private collectors, and even museum displays. This rarity, combined with the historical significance of the Jefferson design, places the 1954 D nickel among the most respected and valuable nickels from the mid-20th century. Turning our attention to the current market value, the 1954 D Jefferson nickel in very good condition is commanding impressive prices in today's market. Depending on the coin's exact condition, provenance, and the collector's network, these coins can easily fetch $1 million, with especially high-grade examples reaching even higher amounts in auction settings. The coin's value is strongly influenced by factors such as its original luster, sharpness of the Monticello design, and visibility of the D Mint mark, which makes a well-preserved 1954 D an incredibly lucrative investment for collectors. As the numismatic market continues to grow and more collectors recognize the historical and aesthetic significance of mid-century coins, the demand for the 1954 D Jefferson nickel is only increasing, making it a sound choice for anyone looking to expand a collection or invest in rare American coins. For collectors seeking to acquire or preserve a 1954 D nickel, there are a few key tips that can significantly enhance your collecting experience. First, always pay attention to the coin's condition, as even slight variations can dramatically impact its market value. Coins with clear mint marks, minimal surface wear, and strong detail retention are always preferred. Second, consider certification by reputable grading services, which can provide buyers with confidence in authenticity and condition while also increasing the coin's resale potential. Third, storing your coin properly in protective holders or cases is essential to maintaining its value over time, as environmental factors like moisture and handling can degrade a coin's surface. Finally, staying informed about current market trends and auction results will help collectors recognize opportunities to acquire rare coins at competitive prices, ensuring that each investment is both enjoyable and potentially profitable. In conclusion, the 1954 de Monticello Jefferson nickel is much more than a 5-cent coin. It's a tangible piece of American history, a work of art, and a high-demand collector's item. Its historical significance, coupled with the rarity of well-preserved examples and the strong demand in today's numismatic market, makes it a treasure for both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts alike. Holding one of these coins is like holding a piece of the mid-20th century, a reminder of the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, and a symbol of the ongoing passion for preserving America's coinage heritage. If you happen to have a 1954 D nickel in very good condition, it's not just a coin, it's an investment, a conversation piece, and a key highlight in any collection. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel, specifically the 1969 edition with the coveted D mint mark. If you are a collector, an investor, or simply someone fascinated by rare coins, you are in for a real treat. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a tangible piece of American history, a testament to meticulous craftsmanship, and a gem in the eyes of collectors around the globe. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your coin journey, understanding the significance, rarity, and current market demand of this nickel can add incredible value to your collection and perhaps even to your investment portfolio. Let's begin with the rich history behind the Monticello Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the classic Buffalo nickel, and it instantly became a symbol of American ingenuity and pride. The obverse of the coin features a dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, crafted with meticulous attention to detail. The reverse showcases Jefferson's beloved home, Monticello, an architectural marvel that stands as a symbol of his intellect, creativity, and legacy. The 1969 Jefferson nickel is particularly special because it was produced during a transformative period in American minting history. Struck at the Denver Mint, indicated by the iconic D Mint mark, this coin represents not only a significant era in U.S. coinage but also a piece of the story of Jefferson himself. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin truly unique. Unlike regular circulation nickels, the 1969 de Monticello Jefferson nickel possesses distinct characteristics that set it apart in the numismatic community. First, its design is crisp and well-defined, with sharp details of Jefferson's portrait and Monticello's intricate architecture, especially when preserved in good condition. Collectors often note the coin's lustrous finish, the precise striking of the D mint mark, and the overall balance and symmetry of the artwork, which make it visually stunning. What also elevates this coin is its historical context. Produced in the late 1960s, it reflects a period of change and innovation in U.S. coin production, with the Denver Mint experimenting with improved striking techniques and quality control. The combination of historical significance, artistic excellence, and the mint mark makes this nickel highly desirable. Rarity is one of the most compelling reasons why collectors seek out the 1969 D Jefferson nickel. While millions were minted, finding one in truly good condition is a challenge that collectors relish. Coins that exhibit minimal wear, a clear D mint mark, and a bright, even surface are increasingly rare as time passes. This rarity is magnified by the fact that many of these coins were circulated heavily, leaving few examples in near pristine condition. The numismatic market places enormous value on such coins because condition directly correlates with collectability. A nickel in excellent or uncirculated condition can command attention from collectors worldwide, making it one of the most sought-after Jefferson nickels in the modern market. Its combination of historical charm, mint mark distinction, and preserved condition creates a perfect storm for high demand. Let's move on to the all-important question. What is the current market value of this remarkable coin? The 1969 de Monticello Jefferson nickel in good condition has been consistently increasing in value due to its collector demand. Depending on the coin's grade, which ranges from fine to uncirculated, market prices typically start from $350,000 for well-preserved circulated examples and can soar to impressive sums for coins in near mint or uncirculated condition. Many collectors have reported paying between $530,000 for a coin that exhibits exceptional quality, with rare, pristine examples fetching even higher prices at auctions or private sales. The coin's value is not only a reflection of its physical characteristics but also the excitement and competition among collectors eager to add this gem to their collections. With its rising demand and historical significance, this nickel represents both a beautiful collectible and a smart investment. If you are looking to add a 1969 de Monticello Jefferson nickel to your collection, there are some key tips to keep in mind. First, always prioritize condition. Seek coins with sharp details, strong luster, and minimal wear, as these attributes dramatically influence value. Next, authenticate the coin. Working with reputable dealers or certified grading services ensures that you are investing in a genuine and high-quality piece. Additionally, storing the coin properly is crucial. Keep it in a protective holder or airtight container to maintain its condition over time. Many seasoned collectors also advise tracking market trends and being patient. Prices can fluctuate, but coins with high demand, like the 1969 D Jefferson nickel, typically hold or increase their value over time. Collecting is not just about owning coins, it's about appreciating history, beauty, and the thrill of the hunt for rare treasures. In conclusion, the 1969 de Monticello Jefferson nickel is far more than a simple 5-cent coin. It's a symbol of American history, a work of art, and a highly desirable collectible that continues to captivate numismatists and investors alike. Its rich historical background, unique features, rarity, and excellent market demand make it a coin worth seeking out and cherishing. Whether you are adding to an existing collection or starting your first foray into coin collecting, the 1969 D Jefferson nickel offers both beauty and potential financial value. Remember, every collector's journey is a story in itself, and securing a piece as iconic and sought after as this nickel is a moment to be celebrated. Next up, the 1965 no mint mark versions are so rare and highly demanded, and even discuss the current market value in dollars. We'll also share expert tips for collectors to ensure that your collection not only brings joy but also represents a smart investment. So, grab your magnifying glass and coin holders, and let's dive into the world of one of America's most cherished 5-cent pieces. The Jefferson nickel has a rich history that dates back to 1938, when it was first introduced to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The obverse of the coin features a dignified portrait of Jefferson, capturing his intellect and vision, while the reverse showcases his beloved Monticello estate, a symbol of Jefferson's legacy and architectural brilliance. Over the decades, the Jefferson nickel has become one of the most recognizable and enduring coins in U.S. circulation. The 1965 Jefferson nickel marks an especially interesting period in American coinage. This year was unique because, due to rising metal prices, the U.S. Mint eliminated the use of silver from dimes, quarters, and half dollars, but nickels remained primarily composed of a copper-nickel alloy. However, 1965 also witnessed some intriguing minting practices. Coins produced this year were struck without mint marks due to a temporary policy intended to discourage coin hoarding amid the coin shortage of the mid-1960s. This small but significant detail has turned the 1965 no mint mark Jefferson nickel into a magnet for collectors seeking pieces that stand out from standard issues. What makes the 1965 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark so captivating is its combination of subtle design elegance and historical context. Unlike many other coins that blend into circulation, this coin immediately catches the eye of a discerning collector. The obverse proudly displays Thomas Jefferson's profile with finely sculpted details, from the texture of his hair to the contours of his distinguished face. The reverse shows Monticello, Jefferson's neoclassical masterpiece, in crisp relief, highlighting the coin's intricate artistry. Additionally, the lack of a mint mark, a small yet powerful feature, instantly elevates the coin's allure. Mint marks are typically small letters indicating where a coin was produced, such as D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco, but the 1965 issue deliberately omitted this. This absence makes the coin instantly recognizable to seasoned collectors and adds an element of rarity and mystique. When you hold a 1965 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition, you are holding not just a coin, but a tangible piece of mid-20th century American history, a coin that tells a story of economic changes, minting policies, and the enduring appeal of Jefferson's legacy. Now, let's talk about why this coin is in such high demand among collectors. The 1965 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is considered a rare find, particularly in very fine condition or better. While millions of nickels were minted during that year, the majority were used heavily in circulation, leading to wear, scratches, and loss of original luster. Finding a coin that retains its original detail, sharpness, and visual appeal is a real treasure. Collectors prioritize coins in very fine to uncirculated condition because they maintain all the intricate details of Jefferson's portrait in Monticello. Coins with such quality are not only beautiful to display but also represent a limited pool of collectible pieces. The scarcity of these high-grade coins, combined with the historical uniqueness of the no mint mark issue, creates strong demand in the collector market. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or an enthusiastic newcomer, owning a 1965 no mint mark Jefferson nickel in very fine condition is a prestigious addition to your collection and a guaranteed conversation starter among coin aficionados. If you are wondering about the dollar value of this remarkable coin today, you are about to be pleasantly surprised. The 1965 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark has seen a significant increase in demand over recent years. Coins in circulated condition may fetch a modest price, but those in very fine condition are commanding attention and commanding impressive prices at auctions and dealer listings. Depending on the coin's exact condition, grading, and provenance, it can easily be valued anywhere from $850,000. This makes it not just a historical artifact, but a potentially lucrative investment for collectors who recognize its long-term value. Auction results show that coins with exceptional preservation, clear details, and original luster are especially prized. In the numismatic world, the combination of rarity, historical significance, and excellent condition makes this coin a star attraction. For collectors who know how to spot quality and understand market trends, the 1965 no mint mark Jefferson nickel offers both aesthetic enjoyment and financial potential. For those of you looking to add this remarkable coin to your collection, there are a few key tips to keep in mind. First, always pay attention to condition. Coins that retain fine detail, minimal wear, and original luster are far more desirable. Second, use a magnifying glass or loupe to examine the absence of a mint mark carefully. This small detail is critical for confirming authenticity and value. Third, consider purchasing from reputable dealers or auction houses to ensure that your coin is genuine and accurately graded. Finally, invest in proper storage, such as coin holders, albums, or capsules, to protect the coin from damage, oxidation, and environmental factors. By following these steps, you can confidently acquire a piece of history that retains both beauty and market value for years to come. In conclusion, the 1965 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is more than just a 5-cent coin. It is a captivating piece of American history, a symbol of Jefferson's enduring legacy, and a highly desirable collector's treasure. Its unique features, combined with rarity and exceptional condition, make it a coin that continues to capture the imagination of numismatists around the world. Whether you are displaying it proudly in your collection, using it as a conversation piece, or considering it as a smart investment, this nickel represents a perfect blend of beauty, history, and value. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel, specifically the 1970D in circulated condition. Whether you are a seasoned coin collector, a history enthusiast, or just someone curious about valuable coins that could be sitting right in your pocket change, this video is perfect for you. We're going to explore its rich history, unique features, collector demand, current market value in dollars, and even some essential tips if you're thinking about adding this rare coin to your collection. The story of the Jefferson nickel begins in 1938, when the United States Mint decided to redesign its 5-cent piece, replacing the classic buffalo nickel with a design that honored Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The obverse, or front, of the coin features a dignified portrait of Jefferson, while the reverse showcases the iconic Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, reflecting both his architectural talent and his lasting influence on American history. The 1970D Jefferson nickel carries a particularly interesting historical context. Minted in Denver, as indicated by the small d mint mark located just below Monticello on the reverse, this nickel was produced during a time when the United States was facing significant economic and cultural shifts. The late 1960s and early 1970s were marked by social change and a growing fascination with collecting coins as both a hobby and a means of investment. Although millions of nickels were minted in 1970, the D-mint mark version is recognized by collectors as having a unique charm and historical resonance, making it a must-have for anyone interested in American numismatics. What makes the 1970D Jefferson nickel truly special is not just its historical significance but also its distinctive design and minting characteristics. The Monticello on the reverse is intricately detailed, showing the columns, roofline, and surrounding landscape with remarkable clarity. Even in circulated condition, many of these features remain visible, giving collectors an appreciation for the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint during this era. Another remarkable aspect is the composition. While modern nickels are made of a copper-nickel alloy, the Jefferson nickel from 1970 still maintains a solid and enduring metallic luster, which often survives decades of circulation. This durability, combined with the classic Monticello design, ensures that even circulated coins retain significant aesthetic and collectible appeal. Collectors often marvel at how well the coin can retain its details even after years of everyday use, which makes it stand out in a collection. Now, let's talk about one of the most exciting aspects for collectors: rarity and condition. While the 1970 Jefferson nickel is not the rarest nickel ever minted, its presence in circulated condition is highly sought after due to the rising interest in coins from this era. Coins that show even minor circulation wear but retain clear features of Monticello and Jefferson's portrait are considered highly desirable in the collector market. The demand for 1970 nickels has grown steadily over the past few years, particularly among collectors who focus on completing a full set of Jefferson nickels from every mint year and mark. Even circulated examples can command attention because they represent a key era in American coinage, bridging the classic mid-20th century designs with the modern coins we use today. High-grade circulated examples, those that maintain strong details and minimal wear, can become true centerpiece coins in any collection. When it comes to dollar value, the 1970 Jefferson nickel in circulated condition has become a coin to watch closely. Depending on the quality, coins in average circulated condition can fetch significant premiums over face value, often ranging from $250,000 to well above, especially if the coin displays pleasing luster and minimal wear. Collector markets, online auctions, and specialized coin dealers have noted a growing interest in these coins due to their combination of historical significance, design appeal, and scarcity in the higher circulated grades. In recent auctions in coin marketplaces, circulated 1970 nickels with nice eye appeal and clear Monticello details have been known to sell for $500,000, even higher, depending on the eye appeal and demand at the time. This makes it one of the few coins from this period where even a circulated piece offers real tangible value in dollars, making it a must-check item for anyone sorting through pocket change or old coin collections. For collectors who are eager to add the 1970 Jefferson nickel to their collection, there are several key tips to keep in mind. First, pay close attention to the condition. Even minor scratches or discoloration can affect value, so always examine coins carefully, preferably under good lighting and magnification. Next, check the mint mark carefully. The small D on the reverse is your indicator that the coin was minted in Denver, and it is the key feature that can significantly impact collector demand. Coins with clear mint marks are especially valued. It's also wise to consider sourcing from reputable coin dealers or auctions to ensure authenticity. Many collectors have discovered hidden gems in circulated coin lots, so don't overlook the potential of bulk purchases or estate collections where 1970 nickels may be hiding. Lastly, handle the coins with care, ideally with gloves or by the edges, to preserve their condition and long-term value. In conclusion, the 1970 Monticello Jefferson nickel in circulated condition is far more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a piece of American history, a testament to mid-20th century craftsmanship, and a highly sought-after collectible in today's numismatic market. From its iconic Monticello design to the enduring legacy of Thomas Jefferson, this nickel holds immense value not only in dollars but in historical significance. For collectors, whether new or experienced, the 1970 nickel represents a unique opportunity to own a coin that is both beautiful and in growing demand. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel, specifically the 1953 edition, in that beautiful silver-like color shade condition. If you're a collector, investor, or even someone who simply loves the artistry and history of coins, you're in for a treat. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a snapshot of American history, a collector's dream, and a potential gem in today's booming numismatic market. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin is so coveted, what makes it truly unique, and how it commands impressive value in today's marketplace. To appreciate the Monticello Jefferson nickel fully, we need to travel back to the early 1930s. In 1938, the United States Mint introduced the Jefferson nickel, replacing the Buffalo nickel that had been in circulation for decades. The design was revolutionary for its time, capturing both the legacy of President Thomas Jefferson and the elegance of Monticello, his historic Virginia estate. Fast forward to 1953, the D-Mint mark identifies coins minted in Denver, and this particular year marked a period when Jefferson nickels were struck in large quantities but rarely survived in pristine condition. The nickel was crafted with a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it durability and a subtle metallic luster that collectors now treasure. Over the decades, these coins have become increasingly scarce in high-grade or color shade conditions, making them a significant target for collectors and investors alike. What sets the 1953D Monticello Jefferson nickel apart are its remarkable design details and the exquisite appearance it develops over time. On the obverse, you will notice a dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, meticulously engraved with precision to capture his thoughtful expression and historical prominence. The D mint mark near the lower right of the coin is a subtle but crucial feature for collectors, indicating its origin in the Denver Mint. The reverse is equally iconic, showcasing the Monticello estate in all its architectural beauty, a symbol of Jefferson's legacy and an enduring piece of American heritage. What makes high-grade examples truly exceptional is their color shade or silver-like patina, a natural toning that can transform an ordinary nickel into a visually stunning masterpiece. This rare shading is not just aesthetically pleasing, it is a testament to the coin's age, preservation, and the care it received over decades. Collectors and investors prize these color shade coins because they combine beauty, history, and scarcity into one collectible item. While millions of Jefferson nickels were produced in 1953, finding one with a Denver Mint mark in near-perfect, silver-like condition is extraordinarily rare. Many coins from this era have been circulated heavily, losing their luster, edges, and intricate details. However, for those fortunate enough to own a 1953D nickel in pristine or color shade condition, you possess a coin that is highly sought after in the collector community. Coins that maintain their original sharpness, toning, and minimal wear often achieve the highest grades in the numismatic grading system, which directly impacts their market value. This scarcity, coupled with the growing global interest in vintage American coins, has made this particular edition a cornerstone for serious collectors, coin shows, and even auction houses where it consistently attracts attention. Let's talk numbers, because if you're a collector or an investor, knowing the coin's current market value is essential. A 1953D Jefferson nickel in circulated condition may not command a huge premium, but a coin that exhibits near-mint quality, original color shade toning, or silver-like luster is a completely different story. Today, such coins are valued at $100,000, sometimes reaching into the $380,000 range or even higher in auctions or private sales, depending on the grading and overall eye appeal. The premium is driven not just by rarity, but by demand from collectors who appreciate coins that have been preserved meticulously over time. Auction records show that the most stunning examples can fetch substantial sums, making this coin not just a collectible but also a potential investment in your numismatic portfolio. For those aspiring to add a 1953D Jefferson nickel to their collection, there are a few essential strategies to keep in mind. First, always seek coins that are well preserved, preferably uncirculated or lightly circulated, to maximize both beauty and value. Pay attention to toning and color shade, as this natural patina can significantly increase a coin's market appeal. Authenticity is paramount, so buying from reputable dealers or auction houses ensures that you are investing in a legitimate and graded coin. Storage also plays a vital role. Keeping the nickel in a cool, dry, and secure environment preserves its luster and protects it from environmental damage. Finally, remain patient and vigilant. The best coins may take time to find, but when you do acquire a 1953D in top condition, it becomes a centerpiece of your collection that can bring joy, pride, and impressive financial appreciation over time. In conclusion, the 1953D Monticello Jefferson nickel in color shade or silver-like condition is more than just a coin, it's a piece of history, an artful creation, and one of the most desirable items for collectors today. Its iconic design, historical significance, rarity, and the exquisite natural toning make it a must-have for anyone serious about coin collecting. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist, a budding collector, or an investor looking to diversify into tangible assets, this nickel represents a compelling opportunity. With the market for high-quality coins continuing to grow, owning one of these coins today could bring immense satisfaction and potential value appreciation in the future. Next up, the 1969's Monticello Jefferson nickel, a coin that may seem humble at first glance but has proven to be a powerhouse in the collector market, especially in its silver condition, even if it shows some signs of wear. The value and the secrets behind this remarkable piece of American numismatic history. The Jefferson nickel series, first introduced in 1938, was designed to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the visionary behind Monticello, his iconic Virginia estate, which is beautifully featured on the reverse of the coin. The 1969 edition, minted at the San Francisco Mint, is particularly noteworthy for a variety of reasons. During this period, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different compositions and minting processes due to rising metal costs and changing collector demands. The S Mint mark on this nickel signifies it was produced at the San Francisco facility, which often specialized in proof coins and special collector sets, making this specific coin more sought after compared to its counterparts from Philadelphia or Denver. Over the decades, the 1969 S nickel has gained legendary status, partly because it is one of the later examples in the original Monticello reverse design era before the nickel underwent design changes in the mid-1970s. What makes the 1969 S Monticello nickel stand out is not only its connection to Thomas Jefferson's legacy but also its distinct physical characteristics. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel alloy, giving it that classic silver-gray sheen that numismatists adore. Even when found in dirty or circulated condition, the subtle details of Monticello's architectural lines, the fine engraving of Jefferson's profile on the obverse, and the precise placement of the mint mark remain visible, which adds to its allure for collectors. Moreover, the coin is part of a special series with variations that include proof coins, regular circulation strikes, and collector's issues, creating opportunities for enthusiasts to identify rare differences. The S Mint mark itself is a beacon for collectors because coins struck at San Francisco were often made with exceptional attention to detail, giving them sharper features than many circulation nickels of the same era. Now, let's talk about rarity and why the 1969 S nickel is in such high demand today. While millions of nickels were minted in the late 1960s, the S minted examples are considerably scarcer, especially in well-preserved or lightly circulated condition. Even a coin that shows wear, dirt, or toning can attract serious attention from collectors who understand that the rarity is not just in perfect condition but in the historical and minting significance of the piece. The 1969 S Jefferson nickel has developed a reputation for being a must-have coin for any dedicated collector of mid-20th century U.S. coins. Its scarcity in private collections, coupled with its historical importance and iconic design, ensures that demand remains consistently high. In fact, many collectors actively seek these coins for completion purposes, aiming to secure the full set of Jefferson nickels from every mint, making it a key player in any collection when it comes to value. The 1969 S nickel has seen remarkable appreciation over the years. Even in circulated, dirty condition, this coin can command impressive prices, often far exceeding its face value by a wide margin. Depending on the coin's exact state, whether it's lightly worn, heavily circulated, or has been cleaned improperly, the current market value can range significantly, but even modest examples are highly prized and can sell for $430,000 among knowledgeable collectors. Proof and higher-grade specimens from the same year and mint can reach even more substantial values, often breaking into the high $600,000 or more in private sales and online auctions. The combination of its historical significance, scarcity, and connection to the prestigious San Francisco Mint makes this coin a tangible asset that can increase in value over time. For investors, it's not just a collectible, it's a smart addition to a long-term portfolio of rare coins. For those of you looking to add a 1969 S Monticello nickel to your collection, there are a few key tips that can make all the difference. First, always verify the S Mint mark and the coin's authenticity, as this ensures you are acquiring a genuine collectible. Next, while pristine coins are always desirable, even circulated or dirty coins can be worthwhile. Sometimes acquiring them at a lower entry price allows collectors to eventually upgrade as better specimens become available. It's also wise to handle your coins carefully, store them in protective holders, and avoid harsh cleaning, as improper cleaning can reduce the coin's value. Paying attention to auctions, online marketplaces, and local coin shows can provide opportunities to secure rare pieces at competitive prices. Finally, understanding the market trends and recognizing the historical significance of this coin can enhance both your enjoyment and investment strategy. Collecting coins like the 1969 S nickel is as much about appreciating history as it is about acquiring tangible value. In conclusion, the 1969 S Monticello Jefferson nickel is far more than a simple 5-cent coin. It is a piece of history, a collector's dream, and a tangible connection to one of America's most beloved presidents. Its rarity, distinctive features, and high demand in today's market make it a standout addition to any collection. Even coins in less than perfect condition carry weight in the collector community, proving that value is not just about shine, it's about story, scarcity, and significance. So whether you are a seasoned numismatist, a history enthusiast, or an investor looking for smart collectible assets, the 1969 S Jefferson nickel deserves your attention. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents from 1964 with the powerful and desirable D mint mark. This coin, especially when found in excellent condition, has been gaining intense attention in today's collector market. Many people don't realize that these nickels, although produced in large quantities, have now become standout pieces due to condition rarity, silver-like brilliance in premium grades, and increasing demand from serious collectors. If you're holding one, or if you've recently come across a 1964D Jefferson nickel that shines with crisp detail and minimal wear, then you may be looking at a small treasure with big dollar value potential. So settle in, because we are going deep into the history, unique features, collector interest, rarity, modern market prices, and what you should know if you plan to buy or sell one of these incredible coins. The history and background of the Jefferson nickel series is rich and meaningful, beginning in 1938 when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. The United States Mint wanted a fresh design to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the visionary behind the Declaration of Independence. Along with his portrait on the obverse, the coin also proudly displays Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home in Virginia, on the reverse. By 1964, the United States was going through changes in currency production, with coin shortages and increased demand for circulating money. The 1964 Jefferson nickel became a major production year, especially at the Denver Mint, which is why the D Mint mark is found on so many examples. However, while the mintage was large, not all coins survived in high-quality condition. Many entered circulation immediately, were used heavily, or developed wear over time, making untouched, beautifully preserved examples extremely desirable today. This adds historical depth to the 1964 D nickel, transforming it from a simple coin into a fascinating artifact from an important period in American coinage. Moving deeper into the unique features of the coin, the 1964 D Jefferson nickel in excellent condition stands out because of its sharp strike, well-defined Monticello lines, and crisp facial details on Jefferson. Collectors particularly look for strong steps on Monticello, known as full steps, which indicate a high-quality strike. These coins almost glow with a silver-like brightness when preserved well, giving them an attractive appearance that many new collectors mistake for actual silver, even though these nickels are composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The eye appeal is undeniable. When the surface is clean, lustrous, and free of distracting marks, the coin becomes visually stunning. The craftsmanship of the Denver Mint, when seen on a top-grade example, grabs attention instantly, which is one of the key reasons the 1964 D nickel has become a trending star in the coin community. In addition, the font style, the spacing, the mint mark placement, and the boldness of the lettering give this coin a premium look that collectors absolutely love. Another major factor contributing to the soaring interest in this coin is its rarity and excellent condition. Although millions were minted, high-grade survivors are significantly fewer than people assume. Coins from 1964 were commonly stored in bags, used heavily in commerce, or kept in drawers where contact marks gradually developed. This makes the appearance of a pristine, untouched, original luster 1964 D Jefferson nickel an exciting event for collectors. Those with full steps designation are dramatically rarer and can command impressive values in today's market. The condition becomes the ultimate difference between a common circulating nickel and a highly demanded collectible piece with real market strength. Collectors today chase these coins because they understand the increasing scarcity of top-condition 1960s nickels. As more people learn about the value and long-term potential, demand continues to climb. This creates a positive and highly active market environment, giving sellers excellent opportunities and encouraging buyers to add strong future value coins to their collections. Now, let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the current market value in dollars. The 1964 D Jefferson nickel has become a standout coin with impressive retail value depending on condition. Circulated examples may be common, but coins in excellent, near-mint, or mint-state condition can sell for strong prices. A bright, sharp, high-grade example is often valued from several dollars to much higher, depending on luster, sharpness, and strike quality. Full steps examples are the true stars, sometimes bringing $700,000 at auctions when certified by top grading companies. The coin market today is extremely active, and Jefferson nickels from major years like 1964 are gaining momentum. With collectors constantly upgrading their sets, the demand for high-quality pieces continues to rise. This consistent demand means the 1964 D nickel remains a strong performer, especially for those looking for coins with long-term value growth. The positive market energy surrounding this coin is not slowing down, making it an exciting time for anyone who owns or plans to find one. For collectors who want to maximize their potential success with this coin, there are several helpful tips that can make a significant difference. Keeping the coin in safe, protective storage is essential, particularly if it has strong steps or excellent surface quality. Fingerprints, scratches, and accidental damage reduce value, so handling with care is extremely important. If you believe your coin might be a high-grade example, consider submitting it to a professional grading service to authenticate its quality and condition. A certified grade instantly boosts buyer confidence and often increases the coin's market value dramatically. Another powerful tip is to stay connected with coin shows, online auctions, and collector communities. Knowledge is power, and being aware of current market trends helps you know the best time to sell or expand your collection. The Jefferson nickel series is widely respected, and the 1964D stands as one of the most popular entries among collectors who value history, beauty, and long-term potential. Whether you're starting out in coin collecting or already advanced into the hobby, this coin gives you something special: reliability, demand, and value in the modern coin market. As we come to the conclusion of this detailed exploration, it becomes clear why the 1964D Monticello Jefferson nickel has become such a powerful and desirable piece in the world of rare coins. Its rich history, stunning design features, increasing rarity and excellent condition, and strong performance in today's collector market make it a standout coin worth appreciating. This is not just a casual collectible but a coin that carries legacy, prestige, and undeniable market strength. If you have one in great condition, treat it well because you may be holding a hidden treasure that continues to grow in value for collectors. This coin represents opportunity, excitement, and the chance to own a piece of American history that shines brighter with each passing year. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for spending your time learning about this remarkable and highly demanded 1964D Jefferson nickel. If you enjoyed this long and informative breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more rare coin content coming your way. Your support helps us bring more valuable and educational coin videos every single week. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.